What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning into Hike Life. Today is Gear Review Tuesday. That's right, a new episode of Hike Life is Gear Review Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I'm going to be bringing you a new piece of gear that you will be able to learn more about, enjoy, watch, see if it's something that you might want to purchase and something that you may need in your backpack when you hit the trail, especially for winter. Right now, winter is coming. It's cold. So we're going to be talking about a very specific winter item. That item is called the Vargo Titanium Cleats. That's right. We have the Vargo Titanium Cleats here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down and show you a little bit about it with some nice B-roll, close-in footage here. And then we'll get in and talk about how the item works and how you can use it and how it will benefit you while you're on the trail. All right, here we go. As you can tell there, the item goes very well with your shoes, your boots. The titanium cleats are basically a lightweight version of being able to carry something in case you need it, but not having to weigh your bag down with giant micro spikes, expensive micro spikes, or mostly heavy weighted micro spikes that have to dangle outside your pack because you're afraid of them ripping something inside your pack. The Vargo bot, now I didn't show you, but in this section here, they fold down to something quite small, something smaller than the size of my hand here. And then if you have both of them, this is just one, and you put them both in a stuff sack. Now I had this stuff sack made. This is a Dyneema stuff sack, but both of them in a stuff sack folds down to be about the size of a very small Red Bull can, or once again, no bigger than my hand. And these come in at 5 ounces. 5 ounces for the pair and the bag. Now, the bag that it originally comes with, just so you know, is about 2.7 ounces, I believe. That's off of memory from a year ago, but I believe it's 2.7 ounces for the bag, which is why I had this Dyneema stuff sack made in the first place. And also, you can have these things made on Facebook. There's a guy on there on the backpacking flea market that makes the stuff. I think I got this bag for 15 bucks. So, it may sound like a lot, but $15 for four, I mean, this thing weighs under an ounce. So, for 4 ounces and something that stuffs down to this big, well worth it for me. And it also even has this little clip, so if I wanted to clip it on the outside of my bag, I could. But mostly the reason why I like it the most is it protects the inside of my bag from these spikes right here. Now let's talk about the cleat itself. So when it comes out in this kind of a parallel form here. But what you want to do is you want to open it up so that it actually forms a V. And that V is here to where you have the rubber part on the top. This will be the toe of where the toe of the shoe or boot goes. And then you have the nylon strap in the back and this square section right here in the back. This square section will be in the exact middle of the shoe. So let's get into that and how it looks on the shoe, and then I'll show you how to put it on. Shoe or boot, mind you. So this is how it is on these are my Columbia Peak Freaks. So this is how it looks on the shoe itself. So I will show you now how to put this on. You take your shoe, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly put it on first, and then once I put it onto my foot, I will readjust it and tighten the straps down to make sure that it doesn't slide. So we'll take our Vargo Titanium Cleat. Now we want to make sure that these top points here are in the bottom of the shoe while the spikes are facing down towards the ground. So these go into the bottom of the shoe. It actually holds grip into the rubber, while these spikes go into the ground. That holds you into the ground. So you're going to take the shoe, you're going to center it here. Now, when you put it on, you want to make sure that these ends are actually to the outside. You do not want them in the middle of the shoe, you want them on the outside. Then you simply wrap this clip around and clip into itself. Just like that. Now you should have these dangling down, these nylon straps dangling down. Now what you want to do is you want to push this part up against the sole. And you want to make sure that it's right in the middle. It should be directly in the middle. Then you bring these nylon straps down and around the heel and then click into place. So now it should look like that, and it should look like this on the bottom of your shoe. See how these are both on the edge? That is very important that you're not walking on that part, because you will bend them if they're in the middle in these areas. So make sure that they're on the edge, make sure that this is clipped, and you want the rubber part towards the toe and the nylon part towards the heel. That's pretty much how you put the shoe on. Then you just do the other one. Then you put it on your foot and tighten them down and cinch them down to where they will not slide or move. Now this is very loose right now, so you can see there's a little give right here. But once they're strapped down, that should be pretty tight, and it should hold you and grip you as you're moving through on ice. I've used these on ice for ice hockey. I've used this on ice for hiking up hills, mountains. For 5 ounces, this is definitely an important thing to throw in your backpack if you're doing any kind of grades at all, any downgrades or upgrades while hiking. This is a very important piece of gear. But that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for tuning in to Hike Life. If you liked this review, give it a quick like. Give it a quick like. If you wanted to see anything else, if there's anything I left out, please do me a favor, comment below. I love to hear feedback of if I'm doing a good job, if I'm giving proper reviews. But that's it for the Vargo titanium cleats. Oh, by the way, let me just give you my opinion on them. They're very strong for how light they are. They're actually very, very strong and durable. And I would trust them with my life if I had to. For the weight, cost, and durability, I think these are a wonderful, wonderful item. I think they cost $45 on Amazon. And I know they weigh 5 ounces with the complete set. For both with my stuff sack is 5 ounces total weight. So there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Hike Life.